Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm out of my oil. I'm running out of plastic right now, so I need to work on plastic. Before I do that, let me show you what we did over here, just quickly here. So we did the setup over here. I feel like I might have turned on the wrong side of the planet here. So basically, looks kind of crowded and busy now. Basically, this is our iron coming in. So it makes magnets, the iron ingots, and it makes steel. So this is our iron ingots, and then these are steel. Basically, I just replace them halfway through here and just kind of change the setup, which is kind of cool. So I let these, the ore comes in here and stops here, and then it processes the iron ore into all these, and then they throw the ingots on the outside. They bring in the ingots, create all the steel here, throw them in the center, and then they're going into one of the towers. So basically I did that for the magnets, the iron ingots, and then obviously this one's the steel. We have them for the, what do you call these ones? The high purity silicon. And I also have it for the copper here, and I also have it for titanium. I also set up a setup for stone and glass. Now, the only thing is these aren't running right now because I need to go and set up some stone ones. There's still stone on this planet I can grab, as well as other planets nearby, so I don't really need to do a galactic setup for this quite yet. But it's all, well, you're not used for anything. It's all set up here. Same with the warp fuel like we did before and got the ships. Also, our ships have... They returned. I went back and I grabbed them, so they shouldn't be flying back anymore, except that guy, but he's in warp, I think, right? Yeah. So he's probably bringing... I don't know what he's bringing, actually. I think you can... Oh, here we go. I think you can see it if you look carefully enough, but it's hard to see. I think the icon might... Let's see here. To be fair, I'm not sure. He'll be landing here any second, so you can find out then, I guess. There he is. Oh, there you go. High purity silicon. So I guess I'm using that from some stuff. Yeah, actually I am. I do know that for a fact. So anyways, yeah, so that's working well. And, you know, we'll add to that, and I'll take those materials and then slowly make other factories. Like today, we're going to go to... Sorry, I'm hopping around like an idiot here. We're going to go back to our oil here. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to start using this for another setup here. So, basically, a long time ago, we had decided that we're going to make this huge, elaborate setup, and I'm going to burn it and, you know, make these hydrogen fuel and, oh, amazing life, and how we were going to use this to burn at our fuel plant, and this was going to be excess graphite, and how, you know, we're going to get reliable power. And then that actually never happened, as in reliable power is a fake. Basically, it was misery. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to ignore this part for now, though I might need to turn this back on for part of it and then burn some hydrogen. We'll see anyways. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this part of it. We're going to turn this into something nice here. So we got these guys here creating the refined oil. We're going to use that, and we're going to use the graphite, and we're going to create some plastic today. So we're going to go back to our plastic mode, basically, and work on that. Just looking at this, I hate how much space is being used. I can deal with that later, though. It shouldn't be a problem for what we're doing here. So, I created a bunch of these guys ready to go, honestly. So, if you remember, these guys are what we need for the plastic. So I'm going to go kind of large on this. The idea of this is, you know, if it doesn't use it all, that's fine, obviously. It's just kind of using as much as we want. Now, I was actually thinking of going up there instead of down, but I wouldn't mind getting the graphite here, too, because we can channel it on the side. So, you know what? Too bad. That is what's going to happen here. There you go. So we can have that going there, and then you can have your graphite coming up here. So for now, especially since I don't really need this here, we can go and chop this down, and we can bring it to the side of these. So what is your timers on this anyways? Oh, I should have set this before. 3 seconds, 2 oil, 1 graphite. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will copy, and we'll just go up and paste all these all along here. There we go. Excellent. Okay, and then let's get our oil here. So are we going to do this on... I didn't really pay attention on this side. Yeah, we'll do it all on this side then. Okay, so let's get the oil on the closest. Yeah, we'll do that one because it requires the most of that anyways, right? So 2 instead of 1. And then, yeah, oops. Camera was acting up a wee bit there, or it was my mind, one of the two. Something was acting up. Okay, so we got you going up here. With a setup like this, I could always expand it too, right? I could just put a thing and just have it going upwards later on, a splitter. Okay, I'm just using the faster stuff these days. I'm getting a little bit better at that. I gotta automate that, obviously. Okay, and then I have a filter in here, so I don't know how to actually remove a filter, to be fair. So can I right click? Oh, right click to remove the filter. Okay. That filter was there because I didn't want this running anymore. Like, I had no need for any of this, so I was just like, screw it, turn it all off, and I put filter there, and I put a filter somewhere else too, maybe where the original burning thing is too for, oh yeah, so it probably stopped consuming the hydrogen or whatever. I just got tired of it. That's why we went with the solar panels, and it was just such a mess. It was, I swear at times it was consuming materials that shouldn't have ever consumed. Like, it felt like it would work and then it wouldn't work, and like, I'm sure I'm crazy, but I'm just saying like how it felt. And it didn't seem right. Like, it would just always seem like there was like some bugs related to it. Like I said, I'm probably full out crazy there. I'm just kind of giving you my opinion on, like, it just never felt right, you know. Yeah, we only have to do it this way, actually. I was thinking, do I need to do anything special? But not really, because this is slow enough anyway, so that should be more than enough. There's a graphite. Oh, did I have, I guess one of my bots fixed something? I had like one thing left maybe or something? I don't know. Is that one like zooming by? Oh, I used blue belt on that? Oops. Meant to use the green on it all, but I guess I used green on the oil and blue on the... Yeah, that's kind of the opposite what you need, but whatever. I guess if I speed this up later on now, it's a little easier to deal with. Okay. And then I'm going to collect it from up here. That'll be easier. How much plastic do you output anyways? I'm just going to use the faster one. Screw it. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead. Let that catch up. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're going to come back and do all the things anyways here. Basically, this will be our main plastic because our other setups aren't really good for plastic right now, so they were made a long time ago with a whole bunch of other stuff in the area kind of eating away with it, and it's kind of made it into a mess. So I think it's time for me to kind of move on from, well, I'm going to continue working on them and I'll fix them up, but like for throughput and everything else, like the size is just not appropriate. So no, we don't like that. There you go. My old setup here where I use a million of the other guys and not enough of these guys. Okay. No. There you go. Okay, our issue here now is the belts and pulling this all off. I can put more power lines here, like you know, every 2 feet, or I can start putting these guys in. Actually, these guys don't even have a lot of room to work, do they? These are my favorite guys. Obviously, these guys like are great because they do such a large coverage. But since we already have these guys everywhere, you know what? Just screw it. I'll just use these for now. They're already implemented, right? So that's what I'm thinking. It's just like, okay, that might just be easier to ignore it for now. Okay. We good? There you go. So there's our plastic being made. And obviously we will send one of these guys into a tower here. We'll just put it right here on the line for fun. And then this will be, you know, our first one. We might have an upgraded version of this later. It also depends on how much, you know, we use, blah, 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 you know, all that fun stuff. So we're going to do plastic here. And it's already got plastic in transit. Ooh, and I'm using the slow one, though I don't think it really matters because we're not outputting that much. But let's go for the faster one since it's our plan anyways. There we go. And let's power this guy up anyways here. And then let's give it it's 50 drones. There you go. And this will be, yeah, this will supply plastic basically for now on. Cool. Okay. So once that starts clearing up here, yeah, it looks like we're good. We got to figure out how we're doing here anyways on the plastic making. So sometimes this is kind of useful. I kind of wish there might be a search on here. With all the products, you have to scroll around a bit. It's not like there's that many to begin with, but I could always organize these a bit better too, you know, put some different ones in the sorting. Okay, so that's the wrong stuff. Did I pass it? No. Oh, I must have passed it. Must be in this area. Okay, plastic. So that's your total values. Let's see over the last minute. So, yeah. Okay, so we're doing 1 a minute. Okay, so that's not too bad. So last hour it was here, and then actually it was even worse than that, I think, if you look at it. Yeah, it's hard to look. I wish you could scroll a bit here. But anyways, basically it was a little bad, and then I fixed it up. And I think we got it to go a bit. And then, well, obviously here, now we've gotten the throughput even further. I guess this is here. Oh, no, you know what? This is probably where it was. I fixed it up to be a bit more, and then now this is the actual main throughput here, like the new one. So that's a huge increase. Now, obviously, what's going to happen, though, in the long term, which will become a problem, is you'll start running out of stuff, but maybe not, actually. Eventually, you're going to run out of certain things. So we could put priority here. So it always goes here first. It'll ignore doing these guys. And then it'll only go there when it's required, right? So if you need more, you know, certain materials, it'll go through that. That actually might be a good way of doing it. It's still pushing through it because it's like maxed out, right? Plus this has a buffer in it. Okay, that should work. And then over here, what we should do is, you're coming all out of here anyways. Yeah, so you should always, okay, you're already highlighted anyways, so that's not a problem. You should always go there first for those guys, and then if we need to, like, you know, service the world, we can put it there. So what's it like up here? It's full. So it's basically just filling this up. Now here is obviously the problem here. You got so much hydrogen here, and we're not using it. The worst part is there are things that we need the hydrogen for. I'm just not doing it yet. Like, for example, these guys I need to start making, these mirrors. So you need graphite. Well, we have the icing, so you use the graphite for that oil. Okay, that's a crappy one. The one we have now is way better. I can make more of those, so I'm not really too worried about those. What about these guys? This is for the Dyson. You shoot these up, you get power. They're kind of fun. They don't last long in the sky. Oh yeah, they require, well, they don't require, but it would make a lot more enjoyment out of it if you got the special crystals. If not, you're going to need 2 of these guys, which is glass, and then, yeah, it was 2 of these, which is just glass, right? Oh yeah, so regular glass. So I need a lot of stone out of that. That's actually not too bad. You know what? That's not a bad recipe at all. The graphene would be the biggest one here, which you just make with the fire and ice, and then you can make extra with the sulfur. And you know, that planet, the new planet we're on, that can make it too. Actually, yeah. Except it doesn't have, it's too bad it doesn't have, yeah, those guys. Fire and ice is the way to go for that, to be fair. Okay, so this one, you still need to make the circuits, though, which is, whatever, circuit board. But anyway, so for now, I'm going to probably just burn these. I mean, obviously, we could stack this up and save it, and I could keep doing that, but that's pointless. You're getting in bad habits when you keep doing that over and over. The truth is, if you're not ready to use it, then it's just better to not even know it exists, in a sense, and then get ready to use it in the future. Except now I'm looking at this recipe. Holy crap. Hydrogen, the graphene, and a titanium crystal. which is the organics and stuff like that. These organics were, what was this out of again? Oh, that was plastic. This is actually why we're doing plastic right now, is for those guys. So there are a use for that hydrogen. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and burn this hydrogen anyways, and I will go ahead and use the other stuff in the future. You know, I'm not gonna I will make something out of this when I'm ready. I'm just not ready this second, right? Okay, so we're gonna bring you back down. And this way we can get rid of this. There you go. I don't know how well that'll spread through that, because these were meant for stuff that would last longer fuel-wise. Actually, surprisingly not bad. Okay, that'll consume it pretty good, actually. There you go. So, of course, our power's going to be a bit weird again. Our power probably has been pretty stable. I know it changes a bit because depending on the angle, the season, all that. But let's actually look at power here. And let's look at like the last 10 hours. So you can see the little dip changes here. And that's literally just because of the planet we're on. But it's, you know, when the tilt of the Earth and, you know, day and night cycles, even there's some spots that are, you know, don't have a few solar panels. But overall, it's bloody solid, so. Obviously, my capacity is going to go through the roof now. Oh, wow, it actually reaches all of them? That is impressive. I didn't actually think it would go to all of them. Because they burn at, how much? 8 MJ, wow. How much were you guys burning at? 40 MJ. Well, I mean, obviously they're pretty good, but I don't need the power. It was a waste anyway, so this is just a good way to burn this, and this will clear it up soon anyway. As you can see, it just going skyrocket down. So, yeah. Anyways, that might not be a bad idea. I might ship more stuff here to burn, but for now, this will make my graphite, and it'll recycle these guys, and it'll just be perfect. So the whole setup's being used now, which actually is a really good thing. So, and our plastic should be going pretty good too now. So. Plastic. Yeah, so the last 10 minutes here. Well, that doesn't really help here. 1 hour. There you go. Yeah, that's nice and solid, so. Okay. Let's go ahead and find a home for this plastic, shall we? So over here, I know we use the plastic in. Oh, we gotta find the right spot. In a few locations. I guess they're more over here than over here. Here we go. I know this is one of the places. So I'm guessing you're shorting on... What are you shorting on, actually? Oh, okay, this is the organic crystal. So one of the things that's missing right now is that. So this requires refined fuel as well, keep in mind. So this is where you might want to go back and design this as well there eventually. I'm thinking I could probably do something else for now with this. So here's plastic actually here. Are you supplying it or... Oh, no, your storage of plastic. Ah. That's actually interesting. So I've been hoarding the plastic in here, but what have I been using it on? Probably nothing. Can I do a supply? Oh no, you're supplying it. So I put plastic into this then? You're the plastic? You're the excess plastic. No, you're those guys. Oh, here is the plastic. It comes under here. So the plastic's just been going here. And it never gets spit out here. Oh, sorry, never mind. It does once in a while. Okay, I see what's happening here. So let's just remove this. And then what I'm thinking is, because I'm happy with my plastic anyways, probably the new source coming in, we should change this up then to... There you go. I think I've learned more how to use this properly. Okay, we want to use this as a the opposite here. So demand, there you go. And then we're gonna have you basically go to this belt here, and then I'll probably even have it just like basically tell it, hey, ignore the other one and let it stack up basically over time. So. Can I get you to go over here? Yeah, here we go. Unless you're on top of that. I think you might have been. Okay, there you go. Okay. Do we want to do something fancy here? I guess we can. That way if you run out, or it doesn't matter, you know. We can say, okay, you go here. That will work. And let's just do it from here. That way it's a little neater looking. And then you can't, well, unless we lift this up, which would be a waste of time. But I like wasting time, so there you go. Okay, so we can tell this guy to go from here to here. And then we'll say prioritize from here first. That way it'll use that, but it'll also use, there you go. It'll also use the other oil if it doesn't have, or plastic if it doesn't have enough, so. So you're supposed to click this, right? So when you get it in there, whatever you do, it won't hurt anything else except what you were doing. Like it's almost like the next maybe tile beside it, or maybe it's smart enough to know it's that belt, but if you don't let go and you just keep going, it does actually seem to work really well. So it's probably, you know, a learning curve of not knowing that before, and now I found some sort of magic with it, obviously, that works. So but anyways, yes, so our water comes in here, our refined oil comes in here as well. The refined oil will be the bigger deal breaker here than anything. This is filling up, so like this might be one of these things I end up shipping. That being said, I had to fix something here too, because one of these were down because I added the extension or something, I don't know, and I forced it into here completely, so it wasn't working. So now these go and send it over here, and they don't ask. It's so stupid. Basically, this whole thing is just pretty much broken. I pretty much need to just destroy this eventually, but it's fine for now. In fact, wasn't that the only reason I had it originally? Yeah, it was to create the hydrogen. But if I'm not using the hydrogen, you know what? Good night. We don't need it here anymore. That was a different time. I'm sure we'll be missing some stuff eventually, you know, having that gone, but I don't see a point anymore on it. So yeah, see, it is smart. It does work on the belt. So you just hold down and you can just go back and forth, and it doesn't matter if you go to other buildings or whatever. As long as you go back, it seems to fix it. So okay, this whole setup is a joke. Okay. Oh my goodness. We'll keep going. Oh, it will. Okay. And then I'll fix those in a second. So this, I just need to fix you guys now. The hydrogen can just go up, down. It doesn't really matter. I just need to get it over here, so I'm just seeing how's a good way. Won't get in the way of that then. That's why I was using these guys. I mean, it works, honestly. But you know what? I'll... how do I want to do this? I was thinking about doing something more silly, but then you're having to clean that up later on, to be fair. Let's see. Can we go over here? There you go. That works. There you go. Well, there's the grid acting up there, but that works. There you go. Okay, that gets rid of that part. So I don't need this here. It gives us room for the future anyways, for any other projects or whatever. And yeah, this is pretty useless to us now, so... which is good. We got rid of that, and that's a good thing. So, there you go. Now you don't make graphite here anymore, but that's full anyways. So I don't know where that was going. We'll have to chase that down, obviously. But there's a belt here that goes for miles, and I don't know. Was that my? Oh, that might have just been the. That's something else. What are you for? You for this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, graphite. This is to make the mesh, but we kind of retired this version of the meshing because we can make it with the fire ice stuff. So there's no real need for it, but I will keep it for now. But this massive line of graphite is insanely crazy, so... Oops. Though I like it because we're using... There must be graphite going in there from somewhere else because we're actually using that mesh. And if this wasn't making graphite for ages, where is... Where are things being used from, you know? Okay, that's done for that. And what about this? This is, okay, so this is messy as hell. Are you actually supplying okay, this used to supply graphite, we're gonna say. It can still supply it, but obviously it's not really a need anymore. Okay, so this was a supply of graphite here. We can get rid of this. And then this is... what the hell is this? It's, I mean, because originally, I mean, everything had a purpose, even though it's broken, right? I mean, there was a point to all of this, right? So, okay, so you're... Oh my goodness. Is it literally going from here all the way down here? And then it's going all the way here, and then it's... This is some next level insane. Okay, well, I like that. How do I even... I could just go like this and just cure this already. Now, I don't like the source where this is coming from, but it can continue using that for now. This is like taking coal and turning into graphite. And again, I don't even know if there's anything you can do with base coal anymore. Was that really all we did with it? Was graphite and original power, I guess? There we go. Whee! See, this is much easier than having to click and do this like 10 times and try to figure it out and go crazy. And these won't work anymore because they obstructed. Okay, there you go. So this is kind of what I do sometimes on camera. Not maybe this large scale, but... Or off camera, I was going to say. Maybe not this large scale, but, you know, from time to time, you know, I'm cleaning or expanding a setup, so I might add a couple things, and then I just play around with the belts. It's like, okay, this belt's pretty messy, so I'll clean it up and do this and that to it, and then basically gives us opportunity to kind of make things a little bit better, or at least make it better for what I'm doing there, you know, and I've learned new techniques or changes or whatever has helped as well, trying to keep things a little bit more organized. So this is my current setup. I do not really approve of this setup here personally. This is using this, and I'm going to only approve of this because, you know what, it is using this up, so hell, why not? But no, normally I prefer to do it the other way, but I'm going to let it go anyways. Plus, this is buffering here anyways. This is going to get full. Because the plastic here is not gonna... Eventually this plastic will just tank, because we got our own plastic coming in here anyway, so there you go. Okay, so how are you guys doing here anyways? So you guys are going really good. You're just, you know, you're bringing this in. How many of these are being actually used? So you're going up to here. You're not being used. Oh, you get used from time to time. Okay, so basically, we need to almost double this if we were to make this any useful. Or, you know what I mean. Are you just processing the one material? Oh, and that one. Okay. So, and you process 3 materials, which is really annoying. Okay, what is this, by the way? Oh, this is, okay. This is like one of our original, you know, when we used to hand feed everything, so. Where can I put this where it's not in somebody's way? I have a better idea. It is in everyone's way wherever it goes, so you know what we'll go? We'll go over here to our little area, and then we're just going to place these chests here. And I'll just go ahead and we'll pick this up one by one and clean it up. Better than mucking with it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So first of all, we need to unhook this, because this is a joke. So was this all going in there just twice, basically? I don't even know what I was doing there. It's one of those things that we just don't talk about. There you go. So I don't even have to worry about accidentally snipping that. And then, actually, there you go. Here we go. That'll work. So temporarily, you know what we do? We let it be doing what it's doing right now. So we come out of here and we do the same thing. And this is just better than what I was going to do. Oh, except I wanted to clean this up. How much do we need to clean this up? I need to expand these guys so they would get cut in there, wouldn't they? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll just get rid of these. Screw it. I just don't want to be messing with it, to be fair. I was going to be like, eh, you don't, who cares, you know, but... One more. There you go. And then we'll just get rid of you guys. There you go. Now looking at this, I could have done this without it being all screwy, but it's too late now. So we're going to get rid of you. Oh, the inventory. I guess you have to hit X manually. There you go. And we're just going to go over here. And we'll click you somewhere down here. Oops. There you go. Bit annoying, but we'll get it. I know all our other... I guess you can do that, right? There you go. I guess all our other titanium, I mean, because we're bringing lots of titanium anyways, right? Plus we got the new place that's bringing titanium in, so... yeah, all our titanium's pretty full, so... It's not really an issue. We haven't had issues with titanium for ages. Hell, we didn't have titanium issues even when we didn't automate, like when we were flying back and forth the planet. Or sorry, like when we didn't have ships to fly back and forth the planet, we were doing it by hand. I mean, because of my inventory being such a decent size, you know, that was actually a really easy job, so. There you go. Yeah, one of the reasons I started to, you know, get a little worried and I started to, you know, work on this was simply I was checking, you know, purples are backed up. Great, right? And I happened to check these guys. I'm like, wait, why is there nothing there? And I checked here, and there was nothing. Nothing was being produced here. This thing was just not running at all. And so, you know, obviously I started to follow the line. I was like, okay, what's here? And literally, the next thing is here is the whole plastic and everything. Literally, that's what it was. So titanium I knew was fine. So our plastic issue was, you know, was an issue right from the start. So, okay, so let's see here. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. What else? I saw some you in there. Anything else that I need to get rid of? No. I just got a lot of belts and stuff in there. Okay, and let's get rid of you guys now. Okay. So since you guys are doing pretty good, and you're using that, so I could always change this up too, or, yeah. I need to expand that. That's all I can say right now, is I need to expand this. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's get this closer, at least, over here. What else is in here? Holy crap. Well, we're not breaking that. I can tell you that. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? We could use the faster version of these. Do I even have the faster version of these? I should be doing that more often anyways. But, I unlocked this one off camera. We got to still make these things. Have we ever made that? I don't think we got around to those yet. Oh, yeah, you need the graphene. Oh, and that was another thing. My circuits, yes. The CPUs were not doing so well, the processor. So this is actually expanded, my friends. I've expanded this. And you know why this was mostly broken? It was just literally no copper. We used to be grabbing, was this iron or copper? I think iron might have been here, and then copper was over there. You remember that? So I cleaned all that up. And then I put this in here to actually bring in, literally, we got copper, iron, and the magnets coming in here. So for example, our new setup is literally supplying all this now. And I went in here and I added, I think maybe, I don't actually know if I added more ones, but I added another layer of these guys over here, for example. I don't think I touched you. I don't even think I touched you. But I did, I think, touch some stuff here. So I might have added another couple circuits in here. I definitely added a couple more of these guys, and in the long run I definitely added more processors in here, which I prefer to do this buffer here. I don't need to do a buffer on a lot of things, but I definitely do them on here because we use these all the time for crafting, right? Like handcrafting. So I don't mind them there. Okay, let's go over here. I don't know where our ice and fire one is. Oh, you know what? I know where it is, but we'll ignore that. This here. Oh, we have a buffer of these anyways, so. I just thought, you know what? I'll make that special assembly one here. This one here. Oh, you don't even have enough of those guys, huh? That's actually kind of sadly pathetic. I mean, I always use the other ones. I mean, it's kind of the main ones, but I think for this, I'll go ahead and start making some of these. Okay, fine, be a noob. There you go. Literally, we're running out of other materials, so. Okay, now I gotta figure out where we were, because I always get lost here. Okay, here we go. So I wonder... Oh, you know what? I'll have to do it manually, because they won't match up anyways. So where are you? There you are. I'm going to keep a bit of room here, so there's that. So these basically run just a little faster. That's literally all they do. They run at the 1 speed. So that says 4 seconds. This takes 4 seconds. I guess they just say that on all of them. So these actually take longer than 4 seconds, I guess. When these run, they will see... Oh, I've unplugged you, so we can't even get an example anymore. So if we plug you back in here... I can even take you out just to show the thing here. So there you go, 11.3 seconds, right? Well, this guy here, if we fill him up with titanium, and this guy, it runs at 15. So there's your speed, basically. But it says 11 point whatever per minute. Well, when you do the math, you're like, okay, that takes 4 seconds. Okay, so let's do calculator. So let's do 60 divided by 4. Okay, that's so it should be simple. That should be 15. No, it's 11.3, and it's like, what? And that's because it doesn't run at the full speed. Those are 75% or something of the full speed, it says. They trick you. Yeah, 0.75x, so they're not even at full efficiency. Where these guys, well, they're at full efficiency, 1x. And then you have your new ones where I guess they're what, like 1.5 or are you 1.2? Oh no, 1.5x. So that's pretty cool. This is actually misleading too, because this is 0.75 and then you do a 50% increase to 1, but that's not a 50%. Wouldn't that be like 125? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is done wrong in here. I'm pretty sure it annoyed me, unless if I misread it, but where do we even look for this? Where did we get this one? Quantum printing, there you go. High speed assembler, 50% replication speed. What? No. Would that be the right math? I mean, if it goes from 75 to... Wouldn't that... No, because if it went 75 to even 100%, isn't that like 33.33 or something like that? Wouldn't it be just a weird math there? But potentially. But you know what? I'm probably going too crazy there, so I'm going to ignore it. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's misleading, or I'm just an idiot. Which, if I'm an idiot, I'd like to know. Try to explain it put it in an idiot way. Okay, so there's 4 there. How many are you using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of all you guys here. Might as well just get rid of this whole line here. There you go. And like I said, I still want to expand this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go with 10. I know it's not enough probably for what we have here, but it makes me happy right now, so... We're going to go ahead and clean this up. Oh, crap. We're literally voiding all this, by the way. So, as far as I know, when your inventory is full like this and you're doing that, it voids it. You're not dropping it. You're not, you know, you can't pick it up. You've just literally voided all that. They're gone. They don't exist. It's in another universe at this point. So, yeah. Oopsies. My poor inventory space here. I have too many duplicates of stuff, obviously, but I like my duplicates. Okay. I need those miners, actually, in the future. I'm going to go place some miners up at one of the our outposts, like in this system, just to get the stone. I want to get that up here and running, so... Okay, here we go. We might have lost some assemblers or something. Oh, no, I had the assemblers on me, so we might have lost some inserters or something stupid. It wouldn't have actually been as bad as one would think. I mean, that was there for a reason, to be honest. There you go. That's probably going to still go over there. Okay, so let's see what we can do about extending this. So if we move this here, I mean, you're not going to get much of a... You're not going to get much of an increase here. What? Can I even get... I get 2 in here? Oh, I can get 3 in there. And that's it. If you were to change all of this, bring it back, you can get another one squeezed in there. At this point, you know what you might be better off doing is just actually literally winding them somewhere else. Or maybe I need to redo this part. Yeah, why don't I redo this part here? Why did I just squeeze it here? It makes no sense. So this is the thing, when you start redesigning things, like, it's like, oh, why did I do that? You know, and then you redo it, and it's like, okay, that's working. Let's do this again here. I'm just gonna cut all this out here. There we go. Get rid of the fight. Yeah, these guys can actually still stay there. There you go. Yeah, I'm like, I was trying to force them in a really bad sit spot, but why don't you just keep them there, and then I can bring the other materials up or whatever, so. What do I guess it doesn't really matter. Just bring it all the same. There you go. Might have to increase the belts or something, though, over time. These take a while, though, don't they? 5, 6 seconds, yeah. So how much water you need in that 6 seconds? 1 water, 1 thing, and then 2 plastic? Oh, okay. Yeah, those should be more than enough for the speed, then. Okay. This, though, will help us improve things. No, I did not say you could do that. There you go. Ah. Okay, that'll work. And then let's get get some more little satellite things down here anyways. These are awesome, and that's why we have them, right? So now, where am I going to put that other material? I need to bring it down here, though. Yeah. I'll probably have it wind around then. Okay. So I can put something here. And then I can put another one over here somewhere. It's probably a lot overlapping too, but whatever. With this thing around, I won't need you guys anymore. Oh, I guess that's slightly out of the range. Anyways, okay, so that's set. Oh, isn't that funny? That guy's out of reach. I guess I brought this in to... There you go, something like that. Okay, now that we have all these guys, let's go ahead and we'll add these ones in. Well, my plastic's definitely going to get used now. I'll have to probably even consider increasing that. But I have so much oil too, right? So I can work on that later on. And then, yeah, I guess, are we just going to go back to where we were before, I guess? Pretty much, huh? Could have almost swung it the other way. I think we're good, though. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to be doing that yet. That would have been close. I forgot we're going to be doing the other setup here. There you go. Okay, so we've got our organics in here, and then we're going to take you guys and create the other stuff. And then we needed the titanium. Yeah, so this is all good. So let's put you here. What is the cost of... 3. Okay, so we want that first. Those guys can be on the second belt. So let's bring this in here now. And let's bring you here. Perfect. That's fine. I'll just move this up one. You know what? There we go. Let's get rid of this end one here. That should be good. And then we'll have you come over here. Wait, aren't you fine? Or, oh, you're just being derpy. There you go. If you do that again, it'll probably be... I'm going to say usually it's fine, but this one isn't. Oh, it might have been... Never mind. It might have been something else colliding into it. Okay. We'll bring you over here. Okay. And these take some time too, I'm guessing. 4 seconds, yeah. So we can do regular belts on, or regular guys here. Okay, so you here. So yeah, this is basically what I do off camera. Probably slower at times. Less concentration, getting distracted with a lot of other stuff in life, but basically, yeah, I go and putter around here. I reload my game actually quite often off camera because I don't like to AFK too long. You know, you're not doing anything. Feels like you're just, you know, being silly at that point. So I actually will sometimes just reload and be like, okay, the last time I saved here, well, I haven't done anything since. I just sat there, you know. I don't feel like in this game I need to AFK for anything. You know, I'm not building anything in that style that requires it. So I just, you know, I like to try to keep it down. But even then, you know, like, you know, I never leave it on. Like I said, I don't really keep it on AFK or anything. And look at my hours, like 70 hours in the game. So it's like, what are you doing? That's just me being slow. There you go. And that, my friends, will fix up our yellows here. You guys low on anything else? What is this anyways? Oh, these are the graphite, the diamonds. Who makes your diamonds anyways? Somebody else makes... Oh, what? Oh, no, here we go. Oh, you guys do. Which is made out of graphite right here. But since I have these, you have storage and you supply them, huh? Weird. So I could always make this with our graphite later on or something, but that's going to become a problem actually. So I'm just stating that now just because we're going to end up using all this graphite. So it might be worth putting something in here actually. One of these guys. Don't have much room here really, but you know, in the I would say you get one in here somewhere, and then you just do your graphite supply here. So this goes in here, yeah. This is probably why I had all this weird stuff here before. So if we go like this over here, I know this will be silly, but let's do it anyways. And then we go over here. Let's just do it over here. Okay, and then if I do this here, I might not have enough room for this actually. No, you don't. You do for him here actually. Oh no, but I need... Oh no, that'll work. Okay, so you here. And then you... Sorry. And then you from here. You have to look under. There you go. And then what I can do over here is bring in my graphite. So I can say you are going to be demanding graphite. There you go. And something else will probably be coming and bring graphite too. Yeah. Okay, so that'll do the graphite. And then I need to bring it over here. I like this twist and turn here. This was something else originally. See, as you clean this up, you're fixing your stuff here quite a bit here. Okay. And then I need to bring that graphite over there. So what I can do over here is even sneak it over here. Potentially. There you go. There you go. Some weird setup there. There you go. I'll just go up over here. And there you go. And then what we can do, just so I'm getting rid of that other, like I want to get rid of that vein, right? So what I can do is say I want priority with that one at least. And they'll work together, right? But at least it'll fill in the gaps and use this one up, because might as well just get this one done and over with eventually. So that's how I see it. Actually, our issue here is even the belts right here, if you can see. It's just basically if we clean this up here. So you can't get a good... Oh, no, because we worked that way, so you can't do that anymore. There you go. It's literally belt issues here, you can tell. I guess we can do that. Those are running at full, so they should be... Yeah, it might back up here. Now you could run faster all the way around and it should catch up, but this should probably start backing up here in a second. Oh yeah, there it is. So I'll keep up with the making of that. That's just so I can get rid of it. It's, you know, it's in a spot that, you know, it's annoying. I could hide it, remove this whole thing, but I'll just use it, you know that? Okay, so there we have it. So now when we look at things, my yellows obviously are back in business here. They're doing well, hopefully. I say they're doing well, but hopefully they're doing well. I haven't marked the other ones here, too. I should probably do that here. So, purple, there you go. So, yeah, now we're doing these guys, so you can see the increase. You can see how it was, like, stuttering. For the longest time, it wasn't working at all, and then it was stuttering here. You can see the consumption on this, too, right? So, you consumed it, it worked. I consumed it, and then it worked and I consumed, and then that's it. It stopped working after that, so my supply line was really screwed up. And now she's back in business. So I don't even know if there's anything for me to research. So off camera, I had researched this guy here. I also researched this one here, vertical one. I've never used this. Use a carrier rocket to launch the Dyson Sphere components, blah, blah, blah. Frames and nodes, I don't know anything about that. Dyson Sphere stress system. Yeah, so it was just that one basically, and that. And then, of course, I've done my own personal research here and there, but I don't even know if I've done that for ages because I think all this requires green now. So, yeah, it's all green. Outside of these, no, these are all done. Oh, yeah, I might have done, you know, I might have gotten another vertical stacking or something. Actually, I haven't done that for ages. I think it was this over here. This might actually be... Okay, so that's what I did. Got one of the vein utilizations up. I might have gotten another logistics or something done, but are you purple? No, you're green. It's all green at this point, so the only thing I haven't done, which I could increase, I might do it for fun, is, yeah, the research speed. I'll do it. Just to have it done, and then what I'll do is I'll actually increase all the... I'll redo all the belts here, just for fun. Put them somewhere else, you know, funsy wise. You know what? I might even change this all up. I might even put these in well, I actually like the spot here. I was thinking I could even take them somewhere and put them in a whole other area and just have them all shiny and stuff, but you know what? I like the way it looks like anyway, so I'll probably just upgrade their belts, to be fair. Just put some faster belts in here. We can even increase the height of these later on, whatever, but it'll just make it a little more exciting looking, but yeah, there isn't much I can... You know, our research is getting to that point where we need to work on the green one, so that'll be probably one of our next tasks, if not next task, honestly, to work on, is getting that. So this was part of it, which our stuff here is now, you know, increased quite a bit. Oh, you know what? I need to increase these guys here now. I will definitely do this off camera. This is using deuterium, though, isn't it? Is this the deuterium? Yeah. That's this deuterium symbol. So this is the deuterium. What I might do is increase this production, so I might get a couple more of these, but I need more of these guys, actually. This is where, you know, things are getting a little slow. This way I can get my warp stuff up there. Obviously, this is buffering because I'm using this as the supply, but it's not really just that that I need it for. I need these guys for the green cubes here. So that's an important one. And then I need this plastic stuff, which also requires that titanium crystal. So all that titanium crystal, I need more titanium crystal. So that is a pain. But eventually that'll buffer up anyways, and then we can use some of those. I can also make more if I need to, but I think... yeah, basically everything we were touching today was somewhat, you know, seems somewhat connected to that, so that's kind of cool. So that's that, and then this is titanium glass. I've never made titanium glass, but it's just glass titanium, and water, so that ain't an issue. I just need to get more stone here, so I'm going to work that on camera, or off camera, sorry, and get more stone up. But yeah, if I can increase this production, maybe I'll get more of my hydrogen. We got hydrogen being buffered everywhere in this freaking galaxy. So if I call in some hydrogen over here, ship it in here, we can make this a little faster. But obviously, right now, that's not even the issue. It's buffering here pretty much. So we need to get more of these guys working and making these guys, and then, you know, go from there. But either way, our power is good. We can afford it. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, or like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.